welcome, it's Chima again, and in this video I'm going to be going over genetic blood group problems. Now before we dive in, a brief recap of possible blood groups we have. Now we have 4 possible blood groups. We have blood group A, we have blood group B, we have blood group O, and we have AB. And just to brief recap, blood group O means you have presence of A antigen on the cell plasma of the red blood cells of an individual who belongs to blood group A. Now blood group B means you have presence of B antigen on the cell membrane of the red blood cells. Blood group O means you have no antigen, while blood group AB means you have both A and B antigens present. Now, with this being said, let's go over and look at the differences between phenotypes and genotypes. Now, if an individual belongs to blood group A, for example, or an individual belongs to blood group B, these are basically phenotypes. And phenotypes in genetics are basically what are expressed. So if this is being expressed, let's say an individual belongs to blood group A, that means the blood group of that individual is going to be A. And that's the phenotype, what is being expressed. If an individual belongs to blood group B, that means that individual has what? B antigens on the red blood cells, cell membrane of the red blood cells, and that is what is being expressed. However, when a baby is conceived, a baby takes 2 alleles from the mom and the dad. So 1 allele from the mom, another allele from the dad. And that's what we refer to as the genotype. Now let's take, for example, this individual that has or belongs to blood group A. Now the phenotype is A. However, during conception, he could have either gotten AA, meaning A allele from the mom or A allele from the dad, or he could have gotten A allele from the mom or dad and no allele or 0 allele from the mom or dad. And this would be the genotype of this individual who has blood group A or who belongs to blood group A. Now you might ask yourself this question: why is it when you have AO you only have A being expressed? That's because in genetics, A always shows dominance over O, meaning anywhere you have A and O, you would always have the phenotypic expression of only the A. Now let's give a very tasty example. Now in the world we live in today, very interesting things happen. Now let's say you have a couple made up of an individual named Eric and a lady named let's look for a good name, Bambi. Now Eric has or belongs to blood group A, and Bambi belongs to blood group B. Now both of them had sex and conceived a baby. Now that baby belongs to blood group O. Now, is this possible? How can we find out? Now, usually the go-to would be doing a DNA test, but we could also make assumptions by doing something called Punnett square diagnosis, by actually seeing if this blood group is possible in their conceived baby. Now let's get right to running the Punnett square. Now, since Eric belongs to blood group A, that's the phenotype, the genotype would either be AO or AA. Genotype. Now Bambi belongs to blood group B, which is the phenotype. So the genotype would either be BO or BB, and that's the genotype. Now we have baby, let's say for the sake of this video, we'll call this baby Yoda. Belongs to blood group O. Now let's run the Punnett square. Just gonna erase all this. So let's start with the possible combinations. This might take us a little time. So we have Eric and we have Bambi. Now the Punnett square is going to look something like this. Let's run the first combination. So Eric can either be AA or AO, and Bambi can either be BB or BO. Now Eric is going to be on top here, E, and Bambi is going to be below here, B. Now let's run A, and we'll match that first with B, B. Now here we have AB, we have AB, we have AB, and we have AB. So that's a hard no. Now let's match. Let me erase all this first. Erase, 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 erase. Now let's do AO and BB. So we have AB, we have BO, we have AB, and we also have BO. And we know that baby Yoda belongs to blood group O, meaning that the genotype of baby Yoda has to be OO. But here we have AB, BO, AB, BO. So not possible again. Now let's erase this. So what haven't we combined? So we've done AA and BB, and we've done AO and BB. Now let's do AA and BO and AA and BO, and that's what we're going to do right now. So I'm just going to erase this real quick, draw back my square, and we're going to get right to it. So we have AA and BO. So possible combinations, right? So we have AB, AB, AO, and AO. It's not possible again. Okay, let's try one more time. Now let's combine AO. Just going to get my eraser with BO. So we are almost done with this, so just bear with me. clean, 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 clean. I'm just going to draw back my lines. Perfect. Perfect. Now we have AB, BO, no, mistake. AO and OO. Oh my god. So it's possible that Baby Yoda actually belongs to Eric. So no dispute, right? Now, to further clarify if this Baby Yoda belongs to Eric, we can further do a DNA test just to be double sure. Now, I hope this video has clarified questions you may have about possible blood group genetic problems, especially involving children and couples and their respective parents. And if you still have any questions, feel free to send me an email if you have my email. So if you don't have an email, you shouldn't be sending me an email. Just kidding. So if you're my student, send an email through the official channels and I would get right back to you concerning the question you may have. And yeah, thank you for paying attention, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye bye.